Alright, I might just end up creating a world news show on this YouTube channel because, one, I'm very, very interested in it. I can, and etc. I might just start creating a world news because there's definitely world news to, talk about, analyze, and etc. So I might end up creating a world news show on this YouTube channel. Again, for all people who don't know me like that, NJ, NJ2TheCity with the number 2 in TL. A rapper, singer, songwriter, overall musician, love kids, have created a lot of other, shows on this channel. I'm huge into donating, huge into volunteering, and etc. Graduated Allen East High School this past class of 18 and etc. And I am as well, you could say, a journalist, an activist, just so many other beautiful things that I can halfway barely name, but I'm a lot of beautiful, beautiful things. And it's just honestly amazing. And, for example, the homeless crisis in California, I'm going to have to talk about that eventually because I kind of already, did a little bit on my Twitter account by saying, like, probably the next homeless person that I see, I'm going to try to go ahead and donate, a few to them or even have a conversation and donate. Because I know these people we can get, I know these people, I know we can get these people off the street. Like I said before, it's a collective effort. And that's why once I, whenever I can, I'm gonna challenge churches, charities. I'm gonna challenge practically anybody with the funds to help get these people off the street and help them rebuild their lives. I'm gonna challenge them all because we can end a lot of the pain and suffering that's going on. We can literally, through collective effort, we can literally solve a lot of this pain and suffering and end it. And I'm going to definitely challenge a lot of churches to do something about it. If not all churches, period. Do something about it. We can end a lot of this pain and suffering. We can help rebuild some of these people's lives. We can. You just have to want to. Because when I hear about all these people on the streets, it's one of the top things I want to do. I want to help them rebuild their lives. I want to help pastor some of them. I want to help just do God first, whatever I can to help feed them, house them, clothe them. Help them rebuild their lives, rebuild their families, and etc. It's so amazing, ladies and gentlemen. It's so amazing. I have one of the biggest heart swords you'll probably ever meet, but that's just my opinion. God first is my judge and witness on that. But yeah, world news. I'm gonna probably create a world news segment on this YouTube channel just to go ahead and do it eventually. We'll see. One of the top reasons why I'm making this video is really not to discuss that, but it just randomly popped into my mind as well to discuss that. One of the top reasons why I'm making this video is to discuss CJ Beathard threw 4 interceptions reportedly. 4 interceptions, and if I'm not mistaken, because I heard it from one of the announcers, so let me go look it up just to make sure. He threw 4 interceptions. And then I also just saw a report that says a collection with the Bills quarterbacks as a collective for this season, 3 touchdowns to 12 interceptions. Why is Tim Tebow not in the league? Why is Colin Kaepernick not in the league? Why is so many other quarterbacks that I can name, but this very moment they don't come to my memory? Why are they not in the league? Are you kidding me right now? Are you literally kidding me right now? Okay, so let me go ahead and do this real quick. I gotta look up CJ Beathard because when I heard that 4 interceptions, what's going on here? As far as I'm concerned, what it tells me is that there's a lot of teams, specifically GMs and their coaches, they're willing to sacrifice their entire season losing because they're afraid of signing these 1, 2, 3 difference makers. And I'm telling you, it's about a darn shame. Now, I'm not saying Colin Kaepernick will go out there and just light everything up, but I'm telling you, it's worth giving him a chance. Tim Tebow, darn straight, it's worth giving him another chance. 4 interceptions for CJ Beathard, 3 interceptions for Derek Anderson. There's a few other quarterbacks on that list I can put on there, but their names don't automatically come to me right now. But are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Now, let me, CJ Beathard, let me look it up right quick, because that is absurd. That is absurd. The same thing that you benched Nathan Peterman for, Derek Anderson came in and did the exact same thing, throwing interceptions. Okay. I know I heard the announcer say 4 interceptions. I don't see any actual reports about him throwing. I don't see any actual reports of him throwing 4. But I know the announcer said he threw 4. So at least for now, I'm taking that by that. But ladies and gentlemen, my biggest point there will be, it's to know that the 49ers are not going to sign anybody. And to know there's multiple franchises that are not willing to sign anybody and just want to sacrifice their entire season like this. Off of negative pride, and I want to say PR, and etc. It's absolutely garbage. Like, you're willing to let these other guys go out there and throw 3 interceptions, 4 interceptions, but you're not willing to go and give another guy opportunity who might throw that many of touchdowns and help your team actually win. What are you afraid of? Exactly. 3 touchdown passes and 12 interceptions by a collection of Bills quarterbacks this season. What does that say, ladies and gentlemen? What does that say? Worst start 2-5 since 2010. Now, it'd be a difference if Josh Allen started from the start. If he started from the jump, it'd be kind of completely different because, you know, he's a rookie and, well, yeah, he's a rookie and was drafted high and etc. You know, and they got rid of Tyrod Taylor for that exact reason. You know, because trust me, when I saw what's his name, when I saw Josh Allen struggling like he's struggled, I thought to myself, man, the Bills might want to call up Tyrod Taylor and be like, or they might want to trade for Tyrod Taylor back and be like, yo, you know, come on, you be the veteran mentor instead of Derek Anderson. Because supposedly, again, he didn't really, you know, turn the ball over much, Tyrod Taylor. So, I mean, think about it. But I'm just saying something has to give because to know that there's multiple teams that are willing to sacrifice their entire season like this, it's garbage. Because to hear he threw 4 interceptions, are you kidding me? He threw 4 interceptions. But yeah, TEBOW's not in the league, Kaepernick's not in the league. I want to say a few other quarterbacks that JT Barrett's not in the league. Bryce Petty's not in the league. Those are just some random free agent quarterbacks that I thought of. A few others, I just can't fully think of them right now. But you know that Paxton Lynch is not in the league. To know that these quarterbacks are not in the league, ladies and gentlemen. To know they're not in the league, but yet this is the product that's on the field right now. Turnover prones. I mean, and Jameis Winston, God bless him, but he's turnover prone too. I don't get this. Again, here's the thing. I studied the quarterback position, if anyone does not know. I studied the quarterback position. I've never played quarterback in an organized game in my entire life, 20 years, by the way. But I studied the quarterback position. It's my favorite position. And I can tell you, I will never understand, and if I read that correctly, it said that Tom Brady threw 3 interceptions, but again, he got 5 rings. What does he need to care? But, yeah. But, I studied the quarterback position. And I will never understand how, as a quarterback, you can study all this film and still throw picks. I don't get it. You can study all this film and still throw picks. I don't get it. As a quarterback, how you can do that. But yet they do it. Time in and time out, they do it over and over and over again. But yet again, TEBOW's not in the league. Kaepernick's not in the league. JT Barrett's not in the league. Bryce Petty's not in the league. The other kid out of Miami's not in the league. Forgot his name. Brandon Doughty's not in the league. That's his name. Brandon Doughty's not in the league. Zach Mittenberger's not in the league. Now, some of y'all probably like, who are those guys? Just look them up if you're not familiar with football over the last decade or over the last 5 years. Look them up. Especially if you're not familiar with college football over the past 2 years. Look it up. J.T. Barrett broke records, ladies and gentlemen. But he's not the only one. There's plenty of quarterbacks that have been breaking records, passing records, and they still either went undrafted or they're out of, or they're, or they either went undrafted or yeah, simple that they went undrafted, and they still didn't have an actual real career in the league. And I mean career as in like, one's I guess long career or even, I mean it's something like that, or even much of a short career. I mean, I'm disappointed in the league. I'm disappointed in the coaches. I'm disappointed in the GMs that you can keep on sacrificing your team's season over these very, very... I mean, I'd rather have Nathan Peterman in there keep throwing picks than have Derek Anderson in there throwing 3 picks. I'd rather have, I want to say Colin Kaepernick or whoever else, or Tebow, or the few other guys in there throwing those picks than have C.J. Beathard throwing those picks. See, C.J. Beathard's a third-year guy, but at the same time, I mean... But at the same time, I'm very much thinking to myself, again, you threw 4 picks, man. And I know there's other guys who could have taken your spot, who should have been there, but definitely weren't there. And it annoys me that they're not, because I'm thinking to myself, wow. I mean, I feel like if I was a GM or coach, or definitely GM for half of these teams would have winning quarterbacks by now. Actually, no, they would have a winning coach. No, sorry. They would have a winning quarterback. They would have a winning offensive line and a winning defense. I'll be probably one of the best drafters in the league, honestly, if I had a team. If I had a professional team in real life instead of just a video game, I literally could tell you I would do it. But again, all glory be to God for better enforced. God bless these teams on hopefully doing the right thing, and etc. And so on and so on. I mean, everybody got their different opinions on Colin Kaepernick, but Colin Kaepernick definitely made it very, very known. I'm doing my stance to bring awareness to police brutality and etc. Like, he literally said that numerous times, and yeah, he still got blackballed. Like, I'm telling you, there's so many things within the league that needs to be discussed. So many things in our society that needs to be discussed. Because trust me, if Houston had Colin Kaepernick, Tim Tebow, or multiple quarterbacks last year, they wouldn't have had the season they had after Deshaun Watson went down. But that's just my personal opinion. So once again, God bless. I don't know if I'll post this one. If I don't, I'll again gather up more info and, and post another one. But for better enforced, God bless everybody. It's amazing. And yeah, world news. I want to say world news with NJ2TheCity, but we'll see what I come up with. God bless. Take care. It's me, your boy, the man, NJ2TheCity out. This is, it's all blessings, ladies and gentlemen. All blessings. Yeah. Peace.